We are in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Clippers. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And here is Mitchell. Abdi on the wing. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. Avdiev got his team on the board to start the game for the Hornets. Pass to Miller. Johnson outside. Now here's Cunningham. And it's Miller. It's out the key. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Avdija. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Jackson. Williamson right side. Fader on the way. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
Cunningham on the wing. Stolen by Avdija. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Johnson. Back to Cunningham. Fade away. The Hornets pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Over in the corner, Avdija. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Outside Jackson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's Hero with a 3. Johnson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Over to the wing. And here's Miller. Shoots over Avdija. Miller, no luck.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Hero. Shoots over Exum. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Stolen by Hero. Fast break now for Charlotte. Williamson right side. Stolen by Exum. And now the Timberwolves on the break. To end the cold streak, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Now Mitchell. Still without a basket. Pass to Jackson. Now, here's Mitchell. Good D by Miller. Cunningham with it. Now, Avdia defending. Johnson outside. Cunningham outside. Over Avdia. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Williamson looking it over. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Williamson in the post. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Hero. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Johnson outside. Fires from way outside. The kick out to Cunningham. Launches a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson with the screen. To the paint. Over Sard. Jackson misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
From deep, Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Johnson's got 9 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, Hero. Still yet to score. To stop the run. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
What a read by Harrow. He knew the pick and roll would give him some options.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a few minutes with the Hornets head coach. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Mitchell. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Pass to Mitchell. Over Cunningham. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Fires for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Now, here's Cunningham. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Shepard, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Topic. Achua, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Cunningham. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Achua. And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 11. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Connect. No good. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Cunningham outside. Over Topic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Achua. Down low. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Jovic. And the 3-ball is good. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Left side, Portis. Over Topic. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Miller outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Charlotte trailing. Out left to the wing. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jovic has got 6 in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Shepard. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Shepard's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Topic. Shot on the wing. Toppin pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Miller with a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Outside, Green. Pass to Topic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cunningham with it. Now Green defending. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Green. Sinks the 3-pointer. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now, here's Toppin. No good on the triple. Here's Connect. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
Minnesota making a switch here. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Shepard. And here is Portis. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Nice shot by Portis. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Jovic. Connect with it. Here's Topic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Topic has got 5 now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And Green slams it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
To the wing on the left. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Pass to Green. And stolen by Thibault. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game.
Charlotte foul call. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 50 left now here in the second.
Alexander Sarr.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Topic. He has 5. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Jumps up, finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And a wide open look for Shaw. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Topic. And a missed layup. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Johnson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Topic. Covered by Johnson. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Shepard for the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top, up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Minnesota leading by 5. Cunningham with it. Johnson the screen. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Williamson.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Hero. Over Exum. Off the left rim and out.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And here is Mitchell. After Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep. Outside Jackson. And stolen by Song. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Hero. To the inside. Mitchell wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. On the high post, he drills it. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hornets. 9-point game. Grade one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Charlotte. Driving in. Left side, Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Jackson.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Outside, Avdia. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Avdia. Lock at 6. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Johnson outside. Now here's Exum. And here's Cunningham. He has 6.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Cunningham left side. Out to Miller. It's Miller on the wing. And the 3 off target. Hornets trailed by 3. It's to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. both teams making some changes here. Now Cunningham. Pass to Exum. Now Johnson. The kick out to Cunningham. They need this one. Takes it inside. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Now, here's Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 4. Here's Connect. And they pick up 2. Connect's got 7 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Exum with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Exum's got his second basket of the game. Hornets trailed by 4. Pass to Jovic. Here's Connect. 7 points in the game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cunningham right side. No good from 18. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Avdia. Pass to Mitchell. Left side, Avdia. That shot is off. Cunningham with some nice D. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the
Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Shepard.
2 minutes remaining.
Portis with it. Covered by Achua. Shepard with the ball. Over to the left wing. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Back to Miller. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to Shepard. Inside. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Topic. He's got 7, just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is good. Topic has got 9.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Shepard. Lets it go with the 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
51.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Hero. Shakes him. And stolen by Thibault. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Shepard with the ball.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Hero. And Charlotte turns it over again.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And it's Shepard missing.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Pass to Hero. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize and close.
Thibault with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Topic. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Hero. Pass to Topic. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Shepard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shepard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Achua. Back to Hero. It's stolen by Shepard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here is Portis. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. A fader. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
To the wing right side. Pass to Green. Here's Topic. Here's Hero. Banked in off the glass.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now, here's Avdia. Outside for Jackson. Over in the corner, Williamson. Good on the triple.
And the rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Pass to Exum. Back to Cunningham. Now, here's Exum. And the call will be against Dalton Connect.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Exum. There's the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
To take the lead, here's Williamson. Plays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Miller. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. On defense, Charlotte. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Clock is at 3. Saar gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Williamson. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On the wing, Miller. Kicks it out to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Benny Avdia picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Now, here is Miller, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Left side, Miller. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Exum. 6 to shoot. Back to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Hornets trail. Now here's Williamson. It's not going to go for him. Here's Minnesota. Pass to Exum. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now Jackson. Off the mark and the drop continues. Cunningham up top. Pass to Johnson. Back to Cunningham. From 18 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Mitchell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as much.